There are people who look at all of this horror and say, well, we'll be out of the woods soon. We're going to have a boom when it's over. It's going to be like 1945, the end of World War II, which was followed by a bit of a boom in the United States. And so I want to conclude with a couple of observations, one of them about this boom mentality. I don't think a boom is coming. And it's not that I can predict the future. I cannot. Nobody can. But the conditions for 1945 are simply not here. And so there's very little reason to expect now what happened then. Then the United States people had been deprived of the ability to spend money for over 15 years, basically from 1929 through 1945. The Depression had denied them the ability to paint their house, buy another car, live, send their kids to college, any of it. There was no jobs, there was no income, for none of it. And no sooner was the Depression kind of over, 41, but then the war made it impossible to get those things too, because the resources of the United States had been deflected for war production, guns and bullets and uniforms and ships and tanks and all of that. So in 1945, you had what's called pent-up demand that had accumulated for a long, long time. We have nothing like that. The demand here has been pent up for a year, not 15, and that's not even close. Here's the second reason. The level of debts that Americans have accumulated is much higher now than it was in 1945. Therefore, the money Americans can earn now is going to have to go to service their debt, especially if interest rates continue their recent rise.